Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, actually, I'm in the park, yes, with
Matondo Mukulu.
Matondo Mukulu, former acting public defender in Jamaica. And we are just having this discussion about something which is dear to our hearts, which is the Jamaica road to Jamaica becoming a republic. And Matondo, what's your talk about? What's your take on this?
Well, my take is I'm happy that we've reached that stage where we're gonna move the the king as our head of state.
In the King's Park. We're in the King's Manor.
I keep telling you, we're on the
We're in the
manor.
King's Manor.
I'm happy that we've reached that stage in our political and constitutional history.
Yes.
But I'm disappointed that those who are leading the process and those who are involved in the process, the political directorate, seem to be in a unholy haste
Yes.
to do something without ensuring that the people, the voters, the citizens
Yes.
are sufficiently informed
Hmm.
about what it is that they're getting rid of
Yes.
and equally what will replace it.
But Matunda, at the same time, you said they're not sure, but people believe and know and think that they're getting rid of the king.
Yeah, they know that they're getting rid of the king. They don't
Yes.
know what it is that the king's representative, the governor general, has always done
Yes.
in our constitution.
Hmm.
But equally, people don't and have not been told, and there hasn't been a conversation about what type of head of state we can now have.
Yes.
What has been literally rammed down the throats of the citizens
Yes.
is this notion that we must replace the king with a ceremonial president, a bit like just like what Barbados has done.
Yeah.
Now, when you have that sort of change, Sid,
Yeah.
you and I know that's not a real change.
Yes.
The governance structure hasn't changed. I give you an example. Our Senate, as it's presently comprised,
Yes.
doesn't really lend itself to any real difference between what happens in the lower house and what happens in the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
Mm.
Yes, the opposition always have a block in third. I accept that.
Yes.
But why can't we start thinking now, since we're undergoing this great constitutional reform?
Yes.
Why can't we start thinking, well, should we have an elected upper house?
Get everything elected.
Get an elected upper house.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be along the same lines that we're electing,
Mm.
that we are presently electing the lower house. What if, for example, you say only 30% of members in the Senate, elected Senate, should come from either of the two main political parties, for
Yes.
example.
Yes.
So you leave the other 70% of seats
Mm-hmm.
for you leave room for independents to come in
Yes.
and non-traditional
Let's go back to
parties,
that. Yeah.
not non-traditional parties to take part. It's time for us in this process to think radically and to look at how we have failed, in what ways.
And to be very creative, because
Yes.
sometimes in court, sometimes judges will say, "Let's be creative here." I know we got the orders and everything, but let's be creative.
Of course.
And I think it's an opportune time for Jamaicans to recognize that here's an opportunity, which is not just a lifetime. It's not going to be like a once in a lifetime. How many
No.
people think it's a once in a lifetime? It's not a once in a lifetime.
No, because there's
thing, is
nothing in the Constitution that says that.
it? Yeah.
Yeah. But because it's not something that happens every day,
Mm.
let's do it and do it not in a hurry,
Yes.
but let's take our time and do it properly. Another thing for me, Sid,
Yeah.
which is dear to my heart, is why is it we are removing the king, but we're still saying we should come to London and have in London the seat of our judicial, the final
The Privy Council.
the Privy Council.
Mm.
We can do better than that. And I don't know why. It just defeats logic.
Mm.
It's easier to abolish appeals to the Privy Council than it is procedurally to remove the king. But we
Wow.
have decided to remove the king, but we still want to come to the king's court.
So tell me. So what would you do then? What would you say then if put to the people? Because Malahoo Fort said, "Let's get this done in May."
Mhm.
Gonna put to the people, say, our way forward based on the consensus, and I don't know why they want to have all this consensus. We're gonna go for a ceremonial president. Now that is gonna be put before the table, Matunda. ceremonial president and removing the king. What are you going to say about that?
I say that the people of Jamaica, when it comes to referendum, must abstain. Abstain, or if you turn up, vote no.
Yeah.
Abstain or vote no, because what you've been given is a sham. What you've been given, all you will be asked effectively is, do you want to remove the king? Yes, but what will replace the king? Will your governance structure be changed? Which it must do, because what we inherited in our Whitehall Constitution, not even a Westminster Constitution, a Whitehall Constitution, yes?
Was in the backside of some office in Whitehall that the Constitution was even drafted.
Yes, it's a Whitehall Constitution. And it has not served us well. The governance structure will not change. These people who are reviewing our constitution, they're not interested. They're not interested in a radical shake-up of the governance structure that can deliver for every single Jamaican in the next 20 years. And that is why I'm saying vote no, or if you turn up, vote no or stay home.
And mark you, by doing so, that doesn't mean to say that's the end of the game. What we do is we want to get leaders and persons who are very creative and can get us what we want, and have fundamental consultation with the people.
Of course.
And yeah, we are in the diaspora, but we are Jamaican. I'm from Ocho Centre.
And I'm from Clarendon.
From Clarendon, straight out of yard.
Yes.
So therefore, that is so very much important.
Jamaica is dear to my heart. I think and breathe Jamaica every single day.
Yes.
Okay? I'm interested in Jamaica, but I'm not interested in a so-called sham review. A pure business.
You ever said the words, you know, pure, so people know.
Business that. We're bigger than that.
Dibby, squab.
Some dibby business. We're bigger than that.
Yes.
We're bigger than that.
Yes.
You tell me that we have 14 eminent Jamaicans and they're sitting in the room and they can't come up with a process by which people will be truly consulted, and two, they can't come up with a radical way to change the way we're governed. No.
And I hope this video is seen, because what the minister should be aware, the prime minister and opposition and everyone should be aware that the consultation which is happening presently with the 14, it should be streamed. We are in this era where we can stream everything. Let people see what is happening. Let the deliberation. The minutes.
Where are the minutes?
Where are the minutes?
Where are the minutes?
It's not something for 14 people or 63 people. This is the nation of Jamaica.
This is a joke, man. This is a joke.
People
must stay home.
Yes.
Or if they go and vote no.
Yes.
Send them a clear message.
Yes.
Use your vote to send a clear message. Rip up the ballot, or vote no, or don't turn up at all.
Yes.
Send a clear message that governance is important and consulting people is part of governance.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. And yes, we are in the King's Manor. Making the declaration. See you later. Thank you.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
King.